It's been days since the infamous Will Smith slap on Chris Rock, and the world cannot stop speaking. Now, everybody has been reeling to heal Jada's comments on her husband's reaction, and she has finally spoken her mind. Welcome to our video today, and let's find out what she said together. Please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so you can be among the first to know when we upload a new video. Let's get started. Jada Pinkett Smith is no stranger to controversy, and her views on Will Smith's behavior have left everybody shocked. And if you thought she was in support of her husband reacting in a bid to protect her, then you're wrong. Seemingly, Jada is among the many people who feel that Will overreacted. One insider says Jada is not happy at all with Will's claims that he was trying to defend her. They claim that Jada does not need anybody to protect her. Everything about Will's reaction was wrong, and Jada is not a wallflower, one source said. Jada is a strong and opinionated woman who can fight her own battles. Still, she's standing by Will. Not many people understand Jada and Will's relationship. At some point, they're having conflicts so intense that the only thing they're waiting for is a divorce. Then the next minute, you see them at an event together. Theirs is a funny kind of relationship, but they seem okay with the arrangement. Back to our insider, they say the couple cannot stop arguing about the events of that momentous Oscar Awards night, with things at home worsening every day. Speaking to US Weekly, a source mentioned that what happened was the heat of the moment, and that Will overreacted. Both Will and Jada know that for a fact. The source revealed that many other celebrities agree that Will messed up. Leading Hollywood celebrities have added their voice to the Will Smith-Chris Rock matter. Actor Tim Allen said, "Coming up on stage to slap someone just because you don't like the humor is wrong. Chris Rock is a stand-up comedian who carried on regardless. I think I'd have run away." Former LA Lakers athlete Lamar Odom's comment left many people with endless questions. He said, "Will loves his wife. However, I do not condone violence against anyone." Lamar equated the Will Smith situation to his relationship life, saying, "Had I protected my ex-wife, Khloe Kardashian, instead of hurting her mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, I'd probably still be married." Some people think that Lamar had a valid point. Remember the Will Smith incident that occurred just 3 months after Jada willingly spoke about losing her hair due to alopecia on social media. She shared this news through a post on Instagram in December 2021, where she said, "Now this will be a little more difficult for me to hide, so I thought I'd just share it, so you're not asking any questions. But you know, Mama's going to put some rhinestones in there, and I will make myself a little crown." Jada's announcement came after highlighting how much Will had supported her in her journey. "He loves it. It was just time. I was just ready for that kind of expression to be released. I'm so glad I did it. It was such a beautiful experience and such a freedom. I feel more connected to myself and the great divine in a very special way." From Jada's comments about losing hair and Will's approval of it, it's evident that the couple was comfortable with the condition. Why did she roll her eyes as Chris Rock shared the G.I. Jane joke, if that was the case? Will was seen laughing at Chris's joke before changing tact. What happened between that incident that triggered Will to leave his chair and slap Chris? At the moment, nobody knows what could have gone wrong. What's even more confusing is that Will was not looking at Jada at the time of the joke, meaning he didn't see Jada's reaction in real time. Did Jada tell Will something, forcing him to take action against Chris? If you watched Jada's reaction after Will Smith slapped Chris, you would notice that she was laughing. Why did she think that action was funny? Like many people in attendance, perhaps she thought it was a joke, until a seemingly annoyed Smith started shouting at Chris. Many people ask themselves whether Jada approves of Will's reaction. This takes us back to the Red Table Talk show where Jada and Smith spoke about Jada's entanglement with August. Who can even blame Will for behaving as he did during the Oscars? Observers say that Jada made him look stupid during the talk show, with many people saying that Jada's revelation was nothing but disgraceful. Movie fans who have watched nearly all of Will's movies are yet to accept that Will chose to counter a simple joke with violence. According to Faja Shaheen, a British activist, the power of celebrity, especially as loved as Will Smith, is that you feel like they're your friend, which is why so many have a strong opinion. For those of us who grew up watching and loving Will Smith, it's painful to realize that we probably just don't know him at all. A Twitter user tweeted, "Will Smith is one of the biggest megastars and an idol of mine. It's so sad to watch him do this to his legacy." As though to demonstrate that Jada must have said something that left Will enraged, one Twitter user said, I have alopecia too. Chris's joke was cute. Jada looks beautiful. Initially, Will laughed before short-circuiting suddenly, getting on stage and slapping Chris and then walking back to his seat. He then shouted to Chris, telling him to keep his wife's name out of his mouth, only to blame the devil and cry later on as he was accepting his Oscar. The whole situation is weird. Does Jada regret Will's reaction? Many fans think she does not because she was laughing after the incident. One fan says, Jada was laughing right after. She loved the attention. Maybe not the attention she's receiving now. Another fan wondered, does Jada regret it because the fallout could have ruined their brand? Or because it was the first wrong thing to do, period? She was laughing after Will slapped Chris and only appeared to stop when her husband started shouting using foul language from his seat. If you don't know by now, we'll let you in on the news that Will Smith recently resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. In his resignation statement, Will noted that his behavior was painful, shocking, and inexcusable. He said he was looking forward to focusing on those who deserve attention from their achievements. Will's woes seem to be far from over. During a meeting held on April 8th, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences Board of Governors slapped him from all of its events for 10 years following his behavior at this year's Oscars. The meeting that was scheduled for April 18th was expedited after Smith voluntarily resigned from the Academy. The Academy described Will's actions as harmful and unacceptable in a statement. The board noted that the 94th Oscars were meant to be a celebration of the many individuals in our community who did incredible work this past year. However, those moments were overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior we saw Mr. Smith exhibit on stage. The Academy recognized its failure to manage the situation during the live broadcast and apologized, saying, "During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room. For this, we are sorry. This was an opportunity for us to set an example for our guests, viewers, and our Academy family worldwide, and we fell short, unprepared for the unprecedented." The board president, Davey Rubin, commented on Chris for maintaining composure during the altercation. He said, "We want to express our deep gratitude to Mr. Rock for remaining calm under extraordinary circumstances. We also want to thank our hosts for their poise and grace during our telecast. This action we are taking today in response to Will Smith's behavior is a step toward a larger goal of protecting the safety of our performers and guests and restoring trust in the Academy." Smith said he accepted and respected the Academy's decision on his side. So, what happens to Smith's award? He has something to smile about amidst the ban, because the Academy allowed him to keep his award. Smith could face more consequences for his action, as reports from some Hollywood insiders suggest that some companies are starting to distance themselves from Will, but not publicly. The debate about Will Smith's actions and the Academy's decision is not about to die soon. According to an insider, as the debate rages on, the Smiths only have one another. They are known to protect their family. All they focus on is their kids and family. They have gone over and above to develop a life for themselves. They are very much protected in our own lives and do the absolute best they can do to protect your loved ones. The source continued. If you've been wondering whether or not Jada was in support of her husband's actions, now you know that she regretted the actions of that night, but still chose to support Will, mainly because a significant percentage of their fans were against him. There you have it. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments section. Click like and share the video with your friends, and we shall see you on the next one.